When it comes to hauntings, most stories can be explained away: creaking floors, flickering lights, the tricks of a tired mind. But then there are those rare cases that go far beyond the ordinary. Cases where even the most skeptical investigators are left speechless. Throughout history, a few hauntings have stood out: chilling, violent, and seemingly impossible to explain. But among them all, one stands as the darkest, most disturbing case ever recorded. A haunting so terrifying that it blurred the line between the living and the damned. This is the story of the Ammons family possession, often called the scariest demonic haunting in modern history. In the year 2011, a woman named Latoya Ammons moved with her mother and 3 children into a modest rental home on Carolina Street in Gary, Indiana. It wasn't anything special, just an average house in an average neighborhood. But what they didn't know was that the moment they stepped inside, they were stepping into something far beyond human understanding. Almost immediately, strange things began to happen. It started: small noises, footsteps, and a feeling that they were being watched. The children said they could hear whispers at night. Doors slammed shut on their own. And one morning, the family found swarms of flies covering their screened-in porch in the middle of winter. It didn't take long before things escalated from strange to horrifying. Latoya's mother, Rosa Campbell, would later say that shadows moved on their own inside the house. Heavy footsteps echoed through empty rooms. And at night, the children would scream in terror, claiming they could see figures standing over their beds. One of the most chilling events came when Latoya's 12-year-old daughter suddenly levitated, right in front of witnesses. Family members and friends tried to pull her down, praying aloud until she finally dropped back onto the bed, sobbing and terrified. But that was only the beginning. Over time, the children began acting violently. Their voices changed. Their eyes rolled back. One child began speaking in a deep, growling voice that didn't sound human. And in one of the most documented moments of the case, witnessed by medical staff, social workers, and police, one of the boys allegedly walked backward up a wall, flipped over, and landed on his feet. That moment became the turning point, the event that turned a strange haunting into a nationwide phenomenon. The family fled the house. Police officers, priests, and social workers all confirmed witnessing bizarre and terrifying events inside. Reports described an unseen force pushing people, mysterious oil dripping from walls, and cold spots that seemed to drain the warmth right out of the air. Even hardened detectives admitted that something about the house felt wrong, like walking into a place where evil itself had made a home. When Father Michael Maginot, a local Catholic priest, was called to investigate, he expected to find exaggeration or hysteria. Instead, he claimed to experience something that defied explanation. During his first visit, he said the house felt heavy, like it was suffocating him. He saw blinds swinging on their own, wet footprints appearing on the floor, and a sudden black shadow darting across the room. He performed an intense investigation, interviewing the family and collecting testimony from police officers, medical professionals, and even child protective services. Eventually, he concluded that this was not just a haunting. It was a full-scale demonic possession affecting the entire family. Over the following months, Father Maginot performed 3 exorcisms, 2 in English and 1 in Latin. Each one took a physical toll on everyone present. During one session, Latoya convulsed and screamed uncontrollably as he prayed, claiming she felt something clawing inside her. The priest later said he believed there were multiple demonic entities involved. Intelligent, ancient forces that had attached themselves to the family and the house itself. After the exorcisms, the family moved away, and for the first time in years, the activity stopped. But the story didn't end there. The house on Carolina Street gained national attention. Paranormal investigators, reporters, and film crews all came to see it. Some called it the Demon House. The property was eventually purchased by paranormal investigator Zach Baggins, who made a documentary about it. And then, in a move that shocked everyone, he demolished the house completely. He claimed it was too dangerous to exist, too evil to remain standing. Some say he destroyed it to contain whatever was there. Others believe he was trying to erase something that never should have been discovered in the first place. What made this case so terrifying wasn't just the supernatural claims. It was how many credible witnesses confirmed the events. Police reports, medical documents, and even official statements from government employees all referenced strange phenomena. These weren't thrill seekers or ghost hunters. They were ordinary people who couldn't explain what they saw. It's rare for the paranormal to cross into official documentation, but in this case, it did. And that's what continues to make the Ammons haunting stand out as one of the most compelling and disturbing cases ever recorded. Of course, skeptics have their own theories. Some believe the family's experiences were the result of stress, environmental factors, or even mass hysteria. The house itself was old, and toxic mold or carbon monoxide could have caused hallucinations or paranoia. Others think the family's deep religious beliefs might have amplified normal events into something much darker in their minds. But even with all those explanations, there are still moments in the story that defy logic, things multiple people saw at once, that no one has ever been able to fully explain. And that's what keeps this case alive in the public imagination. The Ammons haunting isn't just a ghost story. It's a reminder of how fragile our understanding of the world really is. Whether you believe it was demons, psychology, or something in between, the fear was real. The trauma was real. And for those who lived through it, the memories never went away. Even now, years later, the lot where the house once stood remains empty. Locals say the air there feels heavier, quieter, like something still lingers just beneath the surface. Maybe the evil was destroyed with the house, or maybe it's just waiting for another family, another doorway to open. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of history's scariest demonic hauntings, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more terrifying true stories from the world of the paranormal. And tell me in the comments, do you think the Ammons haunting was real? Or was it just a perfect storm of fear, faith, and coincidence? Because whether you believe in demons or not, one thing is certain: there are places in this world where darkness doesn't just visit, it moves in.